It's Saqib Uddin in the Hatton gym in Manchester, and with me I have heavyweight prospect Nathan Gorman. How you doing, Nathan?
Very well, are you?
Very good, thank you, Nathan. Nathan, first of all, your next outing March 23rd after your show in Leicester got cancelled due to fight cancellations and injuries on the card. Understanding it's been quite a long camp so far, so how's preparation been so far and how are you feeling at this stage?
Yeah, really good. I was flying, I was ready to go for the February show, but obviously it's boxing, you're going to pick up injuries and the show's been put back another month, so it's an extra month of training, but I suppose it's a good thing really. We've got a few opponents in mind, be another good step up on March. I'm just ready to go, I'm ready to go now. I could probably box this weekend to be fair, but Ricky's pulled me back a bit, eased off the training a bit for this week, and we kick it back up next week, to get back where we was.
Have you got any updates who you could be facing next?
We got a few opponents' names, but nothing confirmed yet. But it'll be a decent test.
Well, Nathan, you had a very successful 2018, having overcome your toughest test yet against Razvan Kajarnu and defeated Sean Turner. But what's your plans for 2019, and what can we expect from Nathan Gorman this year?
Obviously, keep on winning is the main thing, but I'd like to pick up the domestic title, like a British title or European title this year. That's ideally what I want to do, and get in the top 5 of the governing bodies, all of them. So basically, just keep on winning.
Well, your domestic rival Daniel Dubois will be facing Razvan Kajarnu next, but having battled numerous rounds with Dubois and faced Kajarnu, how do you see that fight planning out?
So this is a two-way street. This fight, you can rather Daniel catch him early, and he gets him out of there, or Razvan does the survival tactics, leans on him, mauls him, saps his strength because he hasn't got the best fitness in the world. He gets into later rounds, he does tend to blow up, and that Razvan can punch a bit. And Daniel isn't very slippery, is he? He's very upright, good at what he does, and he can get caught cold, but also vice versa. So it's a two-way street. If it goes past 3 or 4 rounds, it's going to be a holding fest, or Daniel catches him early.
Well, Nathan, every single time you fight, the Dubois fight gets mentioned, and vice versa with Dubois. It's a fight that always gets mentioned.
Yeah, it's a fight a lot of people want to see. Understandable, two unbeaten British prospects, and people want to see it.
Well, also on the same card as yourself next month in Leicester is your cousin, Tommy Fury.
TNT.
What's it like training, being in and around with him, as you're both young and hungry prospects in boxing?
Yeah, definitely. We're both hungry. We push each other very hard in the gym. If one of us is slacking on the bag, we look across and we see each other really pushing at it. So it gives us extra boosts in the gym. And Tommy, he's a comical lad, is Tommy. He's a lovely fella as well. He's doing really well. He's come on leaps and bounds since he's been here. He's only been here 6 months, so it's going to be exciting to see where he ends up.
Well, last week we saw Nathan, your cousin, Tyson Fury, sign a co-promotional deal with ESPN and Top Rank. What's your thoughts on that deal?
Yeah, massive deal. I got told, is it 30 million subscribers or something? Something ridiculous, isn't it? It's probably the biggest sporting industry, and he signed with them, which he deserves. So he is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, he deserves that platform. So right now, in my eyes, with that deal behind him, he's leader of the pack. I think he's #1 to go to now. Obviously he got Joshua and Wilder, but I'll say he's leader of the pack now, especially with that deal behind him.
Well, you've seen Tyson at his lowest when he was 10 stones overweight and needed help the most. Yeah. So what have you made of the progression of Tyson Fury? Oh,
it's unbelievable. He come through that gym door 30 stone nearly, and now he's fighting weight 18 stone. Hats off to him. Him and his coach Ben, they've done a great job with him.
Well, seeing Tyson both in and out of the ring, how much sort of motivation was it for you to see Tyson overcome his demons and see him come back into boxing the way he has?
Massive to be fair. He come back in here. He said to me, "I want to come back, Nath." I was like, yeah, but if someone 12 stone overweight said that to you, you'd be a bit hesitant yourself, wouldn't you? And then each week he got a bit fit, got a bit leaner, a bit fitter. He lost a couple of stone. I thought to myself, he's going to come back here. He is. And to be fair, he did, didn't he? Did he just? He come back and fought the WBC heavyweight champion of the world within the matter of 12 months of saying it. Hats off to him.
Well, Tyson was also in talks with a potential fight with Anthony Joshua, but he's now decided to make his US debut on June the 2nd against Joel Miller. What's your thoughts on that fight, Nathan? How do you see it planning out?
I can't see it going past 6 rounds, to be fair. I think he's just tailor-made for Joshua. He's a lot shorter, obviously. Don't get me wrong, he's a big fella of that. He's 22, 23 stone, and if he hits you, it's going to hurt. But if he's coming in forward with them hands high, Joshua's just going to tee off on him. I think he's going to walk onto a big bomb. I think it'll be max 6 rounds. I think so. But it's heavyweight boxing, that's why it's exciting. You know, people are going to tune in and watch it. It's 2 big lumps going at it.
Absolute pleasure for your time and effort today, Nathan. Nathan Gorman for Fight Up TV.
Thank you, mate.